No lo podemos creer, estamos en vivo y en directo en el streaming del Facebook de Oxigeno. Miren la cantidad de chicos que hay. Miren la cantidad de hombres que hay.
Who are these people?
Exacto.
No lo puedo creer.
Pásenle la voz a sus amigos. Estamos aquí en facebook.com/Radio Oxigeno FM y tenemos una invitada de lujo en la cadena.
Miren quién está aquí.
Nada más y nada menos que Sasha Grey con nosotros. Hello Sasha, how are you?
Hello, hi.
I'm alright, how are you?
¿Cómo estás? Tell me, vamos a hablar en español para la gente y
I'll
Panchito va...
translate. He's going to talk in Spanish, and I'll translate it to you, and then I'll translate your answer back.
Perfect.
Sasha, tú eres parte de este proyecto Reading Across America. Cuéntame un poquito al respecto.
So you have been involved in Reading Across America and other projects like that. What can you tell us about it? How strongly do you feel that children should read, and specifically in America?
I think it's a fundamental right that everybody should have. And I think that early childhood education is something that's extremely neglected, especially in America. And I think that breeds a whole host of problems, especially all of the violence we're seeing right now, all of the political unrest we're seeing right now. It's all due to lack of education, really. I mean, America, I love my country. I'm so grateful to be from there and have the opportunities. I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for the freedoms that I have. But at the same time, we don't use enough of our resources to help young people. It's the same with healthcare, you know. We breed society to be sick, not to be healthy. And so that makes us more money. It's a very capitalist mentality. But really with education, I really believe it's something that even now during this election process, not enough people are talking about it. You know, they want to keep the people dumbed down so they don't ask questions.
I don't realize what's happening. Exactly.
Ella nos cuenta un poquito acerca de que la lectura es un derecho fundamental que todo el mundo debería tener y que específicamente en toda América se deja mucho de lado, especialmente para los niños. Y que es algo tan importante porque en la educación se basa todo, ¿no? Y es algo que se está viendo ahorita en este proceso, en el proceso electoral específicamente en Estados Unidos, como la gente que no tiene la educación, no tiene un acceso a la educación, se deja de lado y que es por eso que es tan importante apoyar una labor como esta.
En relación a la sociedad de Juliet, ¿en qué te basaste para hacer este libro?
What were your bases to write something like the Juliet Society?
Well, I'd have to say it was really twofold. One, I had a lot of female fans that they liked me and they liked my ideology, but they would always write to me and say, oh, I would love for you to write something.
For women?
No, not just for women, but they would say things like, I enjoy sex, I want to learn about new things.
Rather empowering women.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily like watching porn that much.
Okay.
Not that I'm against it, but it's just not for me. I like to read and it's more pleasing for me. So I had a lot of women speaking to me about this, and then 50 Shades of Grey came out, and there was this huge boom, and so it was really a reaction to both of those things, and I say reaction because I wanted it to be my version, the version that my fans who know me and know my past, yeah, exactly, and so I looked back at erotica that I enjoyed reading when I was younger, de Sade, Voltaire's Candide, Angela Carter's The Sadian Woman. The former two, they're very sexual, but they're also a reaction and a commentary on society. And that's what I wanted to do with this, because it's hard to talk, you know, I'm not one person that can really just focus on one thing. I'm always scatterbrained and thinking about many things. So for me, it was cool to be able to pull references and pop culture and put those all in the book. And
so that was your basis and that's your process.
Yeah.
Bueno, el proceso cuenta acerca de que es su propia visión, acerca de cómo es, una visión hacia las mujeres, acerca de cómo es la literatura y que no solamente es un tema de un libro para mujeres, sino es un libro para todos, pero que empodera a la mujer. Y en base a eso vuelca mucho su experiencia y su visión sobre el sexo, no solamente porno, sino también literaturas como el Marqués de Sade, como Voltaire, que son clásicos y que al mismo tiempo tienen una crítica a la sociedad del momento, ¿no?
¿Cómo manejas tus tiempos? Tú que haces cine, haces videos, eres DJ. ¿Cómo manejas tus tiempos para hacer tus libros?
How do you manage your schedule, being a DJ, being an author, being a personality in entertainment?
I think about not having anything, and that freaks me out. So and not having a career in anything, and so
You try to keep
you
busy.
know, it looks busy from the outside, but really, there's a lot of failed things that I don't talk about.
Of course, it's a process.
There's a lot of things that I'm constantly trying to do, and ideas that I have that maybe sometimes they don't happen, but I don't announce them. I don't say, oh, I failed at this, I failed at that. Think about it, and I move on to the next one. And so, show business, whether it's, and you can even say the same about literature, because in a way it's become show business as well. Whether it's writing, I also write screenplays, music, acting. All of these things take so much time. So much time passes from the moment you create it until the time it's released. And so there's a lot of downtime in between, and you don't know when the next project will start. So for me, it's always about trying to keep busy. Because,
And being involved in something.
Yeah, because if I'm not busy, that, an idle mind is very dangerous.
Of course. Bueno, ella cuenta que de verdad se ve como mucho desde afuera, pero que en verdad es todo un proceso. Entonces, en verdad, hay muchas cosas que ella hace que no salen porque no cumple sus expectativas o ella las considera que no están tan bien, pero siempre es mantenerse ocupado, siempre es estar dentro de lo que quiere hacer, porque así es el show business, ¿no? Así se manejan estas cosas.
Estás trabajando en un nuevo proyecto. ¿Cómo se llama tu nuevo libro? Has sacado un nuevo libro recientemente. ¿Cómo se llama?
You've been working in a new book. Oh, you just finished working on your new book. What's the name? What's the story about?
So this is the sequel to the Juliet Society, and it will pick up about 3-4 years later when the protagonist Catherine graduates from college, and she's now working at she's working as a journalist, and this is called the Juliet Society, the Janus Chamber.
The Janus Chamber.
And sort of an homage to Janus, the Roman god. So
Okay.
reflection, looking forward and back simultaneously. And and then the third book will be the final one in the trilogy, and I'm working on that now. So hopefully the second will be available here early next year, maybe.
And because the first one was here almost like a month after it was released, so it's...
Yeah, exactly. So this
distribution
time a
is
little
good.
bit different.
It's good like that. Bueno, el segundo libro es una secuela de La Sociedad de Juliet. Se va a llamar La Cámara de Janus, La Cámara de Jano, en relación al dios romano. Y es una secuela porque Catherine va 5 años después, la protagonista, va 5 años después de La Sociedad de Juliet. Y ahora trabaja como una periodista y empezamos a seguir un poco la historia. Ella dice que va a ser una trilogía y que espera que el segundo libro esté aquí tan pronto como se pueda, ¿no?
¿Hay ofertas para el cine acerca del libro?
Do you have any movie offerings or trying to get the Juliet Society into the big screen?
When I wrote the first book, I optioned it to Fox, and an option means that they have the rights for a certain period of time to decide whether or not they want to make a movie. And so the contracts were signed, but they never made a movie. So now I can do whatever I want with it.
You have the option again.
I have the option again.
So are you thinking
But I
about
don't know, I mean, the thing is, it's novels, literature are such a different beast from films and television for that matter. And so now, if it happens, I would be really happy and I'd be really grateful and I'd want to be involved. But at the same time, there's other things that I think I would rather try and push other babies that I want to see grow.
Television again, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. And that's the thing is, I want to keep writing these other stories, and those start as visions for TV or films rather than novels. So yeah, if it happens, it's cool. If it doesn't, it's okay.
Nos cuenta de que la novela la escribió y Fox compró la opción para poder llevarla a la pantalla grande, pero ellos deciden si lo hacen o no y por el momento no lo han hecho, así que ella regresa a tener la opción. Pero ella está enfocada en seguir escribiendo, seguir en proyectos y no escribe precisamente para convertirlas en películas, sino que las escribe porque es algo que quiere hacer.
¿Qué tan de cierto hay en un contrato con Televisa? ¿Has cerrado un contrato con
Is
Televisa?
it true that you have a contract going on with Televisa? There was a rumor.
You mean in Mexico?
México,
Yeah,
sí.
Mexico
okay.
television, yeah.
Really?
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
So
see.
no comments on that.
No comment.
Sin comentarios todavía acerca del contrato de Televisa, se ríe, pero no nos dice nada, así que bueno, vamos a ver.
Only the future will tell.
Solamente el futuro nos dirá.
A toda la gente que está en el streaming, los invitamos a entrar en este momento a la FM porque nos vamos a conectar con Sasha en vivo y en directo para todo el mundo a través de oxigeno.com.pe y por supuesto en los 102.1 de Lima y en las distintas frecuencias del resto de nuestro país.
Ya saben, compartan este streaming, compartan en sus muros, compartan en Twitter.
Ven la cantidad de chicos que hay allá, ¿no?
De your concert.
Cool.
And then we regresamos al streaming.
Great.
¿Salimos? Ahorita. Ya.
Which song would you like to listen around the 80s or 90s?
¿Salimos?
Which song would you like to listen around the 80s or 90s?
Nunca salí. La verdad tiene que salir.
¿En serio?
En serio. Te estoy explicando.
O sea,
estoy explicando.
lo que pasa es que
verdad no
tiene el ritmo de que...
El micro, acomoda el micro. Esa es la puerta. Cuña
Cuña y entramos. Radio Gaga. Sí,
con Radio Gaga, ¿con sí?
sí, Radio Gaga.
¿La entiendo?
Ella la pidió, sí.
Estás en Oxígeno 102.1.
Exactamente la 1 de la tarde con 43 minutos. Es un día histórico porque no solamente hoy es el cumpleaños de Mick Jagger, no solamente es el cumpleaños de Stanley Kubrick, semejante capo, sino aquí en la cabina de Oxígeno está un ícono cultural, una persona que comenzó siendo muy under y transgredió todas las barreras, ¿no? Todas las barreras, está aquí con nosotros.
Una artista total.
Una artista total.
Dedicada completamente al mundo del entretenimiento.
Sasha Grey. Nice to meet you, Sasha. Welcome
Thank you.
to Perú.
Muchas gracias.
¿Cómo te va con el español? Do you speak Spanish?
Zero.
Zero.
But you understand a little bit.
I understand a little bit. It depends on what the context.
Pero si te digo tú eres bonita, ¿lo entiendes? No lo entiendo.
No.
He just told you that you are really beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Lo entiende. Sí, 1-0. 1-0.
1-0. Okay. So you have a concert tomorrow. Tienes un concierto mañana.
I do, yes, at Céntrica Lima. I guess it's downtown.
Sí, un concierto en el centro de Lima, en discoteca céntrica. You're going to be playing one of your DJ sets.
Yes.
What can we expect of that? ¿Qué podemos esperar del DJ set de Sasha Grey?
It's always so strange. I don't even know what to
Es extraño
expect.
para ella.
Because the mood and the attitude is always so different when I visit a country for the first time.
Claro, ella no sabe qué esperar porque eso siempre es algo que se mide de país en país, ¿no? Y va cambiando según la audiencia.
So it's just as much of a mystery for me as it is for the audience.
Es tanto un misterio para ella como para la audiencia.
But I can say that I'll definitely be playing a big room set, so more progressive house and a little bit harder, a little bit louder than my
Va a
house
ser
set.
un set de house progresivo con partes más fuertes, con partes más bulliciosas, pero que para todo el mundo, for people to enjoy.
¿Cómo así entras? ¿Cómo así entra en el mundo de la música?
How do you get into the music business?
Oh, let's see. I was in an experimental band for a while.
Telecine.
Yes.
Estuve en el Telecine, que es una banda experimental. Claro.
And I used to write about music a lot online.
Y escribía acerca de música también en la blog.
And I had a lot of different agencies and bands write to me and ask if I would be their opening DJ and go on tour with them.
Y muchas agencias y muchos artistas le escribían para ver si podía ser su DJ de apertura, ¿no?
And at the time, I missed a lot of really cool opportunities because I had other projects going on. But I thought about it a lot, and I said, okay, how can I make this a reality? And I already collected vinyl. I played a lot at home, just messing around. And I asked a few friends who are musicians and DJs as well, who've been doing it forever. And they said, no, leave the vinyl at home.
Y ella perdió muchas oportunidades por estar metida en otros proyectos, pero que finalmente como coleccionista de viniles se metió en esto y dijo, bueno, ya estamos aquí, entonces toquemos.
¿Cómo entras, todo artista de la talla de Sasha Grey tiene influencias, ¿no? De hecho, ¿cuáles son las tuyas? O sea, ¿has escuchado música industrial tipo White Zombie o te gusta más Diplo? ¿A quién
Every artist and an artist such as you have influences. What are your influences? Do you rather have something louder like Rob Zombie maybe, or go into the more electronic part like Diplo?
I love music. I think my biggest influences are probably funk and classic rock.
Sí, dice que ama la música y que su influencia más grande debe ser el funk y el rock clásico.
And early electronic music like Kraftwerk, and then moving on to New Order.
Y la música electrónica más antigua como Kraftwerk y hacia New Order, ¿no?
New Order, wow.
And then since I started DJing, obviously, I started in one arena playing more pop music, which we call open format in the States. It's a lot of top 40, which you hear on the radio. And then since then, traveling the world a lot more, hearing different people like Richie Houghton, Eric Prydz, Carl Cox, these people who I think are really the forefront of electronic and house music, who really inspired me. And since then I've also worked with Death in Vegas, so we just released an album in May as well.
Y ella empezó tocando en conciertos, un formato que en Norteamérica llaman formato abierto, que eran canciones del top 40, canciones más pop, que iba mezclando como apertura.
Tipo de
empezado, sí, y había empezado con músicos como, ha tocado como músicos como Carl Cox inclusive, y ahora ya se mueve en un circuito mucho más profesional, guiando inclusive a Vegas, ¿no?
¿Has tocado en festivales?
Have you played in festivals?
I've played a lot of festivals in Mexico.
Ha tocado un montón de festivales en México.
¿Para cuántas personas?
Which one, what audience do you remember was the largest?
I think there was something, I don't know how many. I know the attendance of the festival was 25,000.
Para 25,000 personas.
But it was four tents, so I don't know how many were at mine.
Claro, era un festival por carpas.
Tú has
¿no?
hecho cine, has hecho videos musicales,
You've done movies,
has
you've
hecho
done TV.
televisión, haces música. ¿Qué es lo más extraño que ha hecho un fan por ti?
What is the strangest thing a fan has done for you in all your career? Se ríe.
I'll admit this since I'm in Peru.
Ok. Va a admitir esto aquí en Perú.
So I'm hoping that the person isn't here.
Mira que el día de ojalá que la persona no esté aquí.
Somebody sent me a machete. A
Alguien te dio
machete.
un machete.
Sí.
Oh,
Un machete. It was signed or something?
No, just like enjoy. You might need protection. What the hell kind of
Le
message?
dieron un machete que decía disfrútalo y bueno, te
In the
podrías necesitar protección y se lo enviaron por correo.
oh, wow. Wow. ¿Y era peruano?
Dice que ojalá no sea peruano, pero se lo enviaron a alguien y lo va a aceptar solamente aquí porque está en Perú.
¿Cuánto tiempo te quedas en Perú, Sasha?
How long are you visiting us? How long are you going to be staying here in Peru?
2 very short days.
Only 2 days.
Yeah, unfortunately, not long enough.
Solamente 2 días, lamentablemente, que se siente que el tiempo le va a quedar corto.
Tour life.
¿Cuánta gente viene contigo? ¿Cómo es tu producción?
How many people are coming with you? How is your production going on, your radar, or the people in your staff?
Very small. It's better to, I think, on a DJ tour, you know, I'm not doing crazy light shows or anything like that yet, so I don't need a huge production at this time. Right now, it's my first tour and second actually in South America, but still very new for me. My first time to Peru, it'll be my first time to Chile and Argentina, so you know, I think it's better to keep it simple.
Claro, una producción pequeña porque en el caso de los DJs se viaja así, aparte de su segundo tour en Latinoamérica.
Ah, ok.
Entonces está empezando todavía a sentirse cómoda.
¿Te interesaría hacer una muestra de tu talento aquí? ¿Podría ser o no? ¿O no?
Would you rather, what can we expect for
Todos los managers dicen no.
What can we expect for tomorrow? Do you have anything prepared, any surprises you are going to be showing to Peru?
It's gonna be so boring, so terrible. It's like, you know.
Nobody must show up there.
Yeah. I'm gonna put like a mask on, you know, so you can't see me.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was
I'm
about to
kidding, I'm
translate
kidding.
that. So,
Translate,
No.
este Pancho.
decía que claro, que va, lo decía en broma, pero que va a ser una presentación súper aburrida y que se va a poner una máscara para que nadie la vea.
Claro,
No, pero es
creo.
contrario a lo que todos esperamos.
De
¿no?
hecho que sí. ¿Y a qué hora arranca? ¿Cómo es el
What
show?
time do you start playing tomorrow?
I forget. I think
December
11.
11.
11.
Ok. Bueno, nosotros nos vamos ahora del aire, seguimos en Facebook.
Vamos a entrar al streaming otra vez, ¿no?
Sí, conéctanse a facebook.com/Oxigeno. Thank you, Sasha, for being here. We're going back to Facebook.
Okay.
So can you say
Gracias.
a big hi to our audience here
Yes.
in live?
Yes. Hello, everybody. This is Sasha Grey. Thank you for listening. Come tomorrow at Centrica.
Y esta canción le gusta mucho a Sasha, la que viene, ¿eh?
Vamos por
Ahí va tu canción, Sasha.
un pedido de Sasha
Oh,
Grey.
yes.
Vamos.
The best.
Vamos.
Casi la riego con lo del DJ y con lo del DJ.
Sí, no, justamente no habíamos por eso.
Bueno,
¿Entramos otra vez?
Sí, vamos a la parte final del cine. Nos despedimos nada más. Con eso ya está.
Vamos a... ¿Cuánto tiempo más vamos a estar en la
Ya no vamos.
We're just going to say bye, streaming, and that would be it.
¿Cuánto tiempo? Para saber más o menos.
menos de un minuto.
Estamos en vivo. Oye, ya nos tenemos que ir. Sasha Grey, no lo puedo creer. No lo puedo creer.
Sorry, we're looking at his shoes.
She was looking at my shoes. Okay, so well, we're pretty much set up here. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Sasha.
Yes, you too.
It's been really a huge experience for us because we're not used to having stars like you.
No. It's a
But
pleasure.
we're hoping to go tomorrow to Centrica.
Oh, yes.
We're hoping we see more of you, and we're looking forward for the second part of Jubilee Society.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Can you say hi to all our audience in Facebook?
Hello. Goodbye.
Nos vemos mañana en Céntrica en el concierto de Sasha Grey. Muchas gracias por habernos escuchado y sintonizado.
Sasha Grey, mañana en Céntrica, otra exclusiva de Oxigeno.